ladies and gentlemen. So I'm the reporter Sophie Jiang from MCCA. So tonight we have the marketing director of Mandarin Oriental, Mrs. Angel Luo, here together with us to do an interview. Let's welcome her.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angel, for being. So, Angel, can you tell me about your role in Mandarin Oriental Hotel Group and some basic information about the hotel group?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Angel and currently work as a marketing director in Mandarin Oriental Hotel Group. Our hotel group is an international hotel investment and management group with luxury hotels, resorts, and residences in Asia, Europe, and the Americas. Our mission is to completely delight and satisfy our guests. We are committed to making a difference every day, continually getting better to keep us the best.
So, Angel, can you tell me why is social media so important in your hotel group?
Social media enable us to connect with our customers in ways we could not before. Prior to the rise of these channels, we communicate with our customers. For example, through advertising and direct marketing, or we respond when individuals express interest in a stay at one of our properties. Today, the touch points occur many times daily and through a seemingly infinite number of real-time channels. Our audiences have welcomed us into their daily lives on Facebook, Twitter, or others. Through this new media, we have an opportunity to forge stranger bonds with past, present, and future guests, and helps to make their experiences with our brand even better. In addition, these platforms allow us to broaden our brand's digital footprint. While it may be much simpler to operate individual presence on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or others, we have made deliberate steps to develop a confluent, interconnect network of brand and property process across sites. Today, this network is most evident while visiting our website social media landing page.
How many people actually manage your channels for social media, and what kind of tools that you use for social media?
So we have a small internal team managing our brand level social media activities split between our corporate office in New York and Hong Kong. We find that having our feet on two sides of the world grants us better insight into how different regions are using social media. One of the more obvious and special example will be China, because Chinese social media landscape as much is different from other countries. It is not an option to simply replicate one's Twitter activity on Sina Weibo, like one of the popular macro blog platforms, because the China landscape requires a unique understanding of each channel. On the property level, each of our 26 hotels and resorts has a dedicated colleague responsible for managing their unique accounts and liaising with our corporate team. Globally, we use several tools to assist in management of our activities, including Twitter, website, or Facebook, YouTube, like travel review report suite, brand camera, but in many cases, I found that the most effective management tool can be the social media website or application itself.
So, Angel, can you tell me what measurable results or success that you have achieved now due to the social media that you use in your hotel?
We measure various aspects of our social media activity, including engagement levels, audience share, website referrals, and when available direct revenue. Through these real-time conversations with our customers, we have been able to surprise and delight with personalized welcome amenities, and even turn the perfect experience into a lasting positive memory. Our customer service in particular, more and more of our guests are turning to Facebook or Twitter to ask for assistance. It is our responsibility to understand the social media landscape so we can effectively extend our brand-defining customer service through these channels as well.
How would you characterize the way that your hotel uses social media?
I think it works really well and I get the best of both worlds. Mac and corporate communication makes my job easier by giving me lots of support. And I also enjoy the autonomy to create social media programs that help me develop connection in the local community.
So I know your hotel is a luxury hotel brand that is developing now with 16 properties. So how are you going to develop the bench strength in the area of social media and communications?
The qualities I look for are different from earlier years when the focus was on recruiting talent with direct sales experience in the hotel industry, I think. Because today we look for professionals with a true marketing mandate and who offer expertise in presentate brands. Understanding and anticipating the needs of the luxury leisure traveler is all important. So it's not uncommon for us to find talent beyond the borders of the hospitality industry especially in Mandarin.
So that's all the information that we have for the interview today, and thank you for watching. So let's thank Angel again, who is the marketing director of the Mandarin Rental Group, for coming to join us for the interview today. Thank you, Angel.
Thank you, Sophie. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Angel from Washington Business Journal. So it's my pleasure to have the interview with MGM Hotel Group CEO Sophie Jiang. So now let's welcome her. Welcome, Sophie.
Well, thank you, Angel. It's a pleasure for me to be here.
Okay, so Sophie, please tell me what is the important factor of leading MGM Hotel Group to a consistent and successful performance?
Well, there's no doubt that our location and our architecture of the building is the attractiveness to our guests. But the most valuable asset is our people. So we invest a considerable amount of money in the human assets of our company, and it has yielded positive returns. So what we do provide is the special experiences, which means our best marketing dollar is the one that we don't spend. So it's the marketing dollar spent on the most effective media, which is when our guests go home and tell their family and friends through the word of mouth that they had a good experience with us that drives most revenue to us. So it begins and ends all with our employees.
There are all kinds of awards. There are individual awards and team awards. Now, I guess I've received an individual award, but I don't view it that way, frankly. I view it as a team award. I didn't win a race. I don't have a gold medal for throwing the shot put a long way. It was a collective effort of so many people at MGM. It means a lot to me personally because it's a recognition of programs that we've been working on so hard with such passion, with so many people involved, that a jury of people that really don't know much about MGM at first or the gaming industry felt that we were making a difference. And that is the best thing that I think we could accomplish, because I think we are making a difference and we can do more and we will do more. I think we're just getting started. I run an organization that has 63,000 people. We're a majority-minority company. We have 63% of our employees are from a diverse background. And for, I think, a long time, people didn't really understand their role or whether or not they'd actually be valued as individuals or listened to. It's really a sad thing when you work in any kind of company and you feel like your contributions are not being recognized or your point of view is not being heard. You get isolated, you get pretty down. I think what we've accomplished is an army of people that feel like they are valued as individuals, regardless of who they are, who they knew, what their gender is, race, background, language, political points of view, sexual orientation. It really doesn't matter. What matters is, do you feel like you are part of an organization that cares about you? I can prove out, because I'm an analyst by training, I'm kind of a geek that way, I can prove out that there's a good return on investing in greener energy projects, investing in reducing energy consumption, investing in designing buildings that are more efficient, that are investing in communities in which we operate because they become stronger communities, which in turn create better work environment and a family environment for employees. I can prove out that investing in people will reduce absenteeism, reduce turnover, improve the health and wellness of employees. And I would just suggest that some things that will be brought to you will make a lot of sense, and they're no-brainers, you got to do it. Some things will be brought to you that it's difficult to define what that return will be over a short-term period of time. Do it anyway. And some things it's just hard to understand, and maybe do some of those. And the reason why I say that is that the return you'll get from a morale perspective, from an energy perspective, when the company is viewed as a responsible citizen, is the dividends that you will get will be tremendous. So there's a financial return, but there's also a spiritual and emotional return that's harder to quantify. Can't put that one in a box, but I can tell you that it'll be very gratifying to your employees and to you as a CEO and to your shareholders, because you'll be in a stronger company with a better future.
Okay, so Sophie, like ACE is well known, like your staff retention rate is satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
So could you please tell me what did you do to maintain such a lower staff turnover?
So our turnover is well below the industry average, and we have many multi-generational families that work with us. But this has to do with our founder, who has always been at what he has represents to all of us in terms of the community spirit. And regardless of the organization, it is all about the tone at the top and how employees feel the organization that employs them. So we have always taken that to heart and continuing the philosophy. It involves defining very definable ways to improve the employees' ways of life, be it through training, our healthcare benefits, our workplace environment, the food that we serve in our employee dining rooms, the community outreach we do for organizations that our employees care about, and opportunities for advancement based on one's own capabilities regardless of race, religion, background, or gender.
Okay, so well, Sophie, how do you define your corporate responsibility and why is it so significant to your company?
Company and community are closely tied, and we feel it was a business imperative from the private sector side to get engaged with the public in that way. In addition, we're in the customer facing hospitality business, so this has to be ingrained into our company culture as well as into our staff. And our staff is the people who make our customers have an awesome experience. So it is vital that they're engaged within it and they take the responsibility to love their jobs as well.
Okay, so well, Sophie, how does diversity work in your business in terms of customer base and employees?
We're a majority minority company. More than 60% of our employees are minorities, and more than half of our employees are women. Our staff speaks more than 100 languages in total, and we represent a global industry, and our customers are from everywhere from the world. We feel strongly that the company's goals should be reflected to the customers that we are accommodating, and I'm driven by toward equality and opportunity for everybody here. Anytime that we can help to create the overreaching view that you're going to be valued regardless of who you are and what your background is, we win as a company.
There is no doubt in MGM is increasingly performance better in terms of its revenue, but due to the Chinese government policy, so it's more strict with gaming in Macau. And how do you see it?
I don't think that the volatility is going near term, and this year is truly uncertain. But we're very confident of Macau's long-term potential. But just as for the VIP business, the high-end business has been really suffering from the corporation crackdown in China. But this problem will not go away within a very short term, but I do believe that we'll be able to manage it finally.
Well, Sophie, so what do you find challenging when you lead such a huge company? And what is your management skills?
So I look for the best candidate for the job at hand, regardless of their background. And I've tried to create the clear delineation of the responsibilities because I'm not a fan of to be a lot of bureaucracy. And when I became of the CEO, we have to define our mission, our vision, and we interviewed thousands of our employees about their issues, which helped us to educate on how to move forward. And we established a set of core values. We empowered people to make decisions and not to be afraid of making mistakes as well. And I've tried to provide an environment where people feel like their contributions are going to be recognized and that they will be communicated with and rewarded for their efforts. And I feel confident that people around me are the most competent, and I know we can tackle future challenges because we are handling the present very admirably.
Okay, so Sophie, thank you very much for coming here. It's really my pleasure to have an interview with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening and see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.